I'm back in this mod, and now I gotta figure out how the heck to do this. First, I gotta make time for science. Okay, do I just have all those in here? I'm probably making those all over here, actually. How fast do you consume these? 5 seconds. And then... Okay, so I just need one. I want 500. Enable, disable, if that is less than 500. Gotta make sure my, space platform doesn't, fill up and stuff. And I'll be able to, combinators once these work, but... Wait, is that crystalline plates? Or is it... It's crystalline plates, which is the expired ones of these, right? Yes. I want greater than or equal to. Okay. So actually, I want you to go into one of these, because I need to get it over here. Yay! I'm so excited! This isn't gonna be painful at all. Because I want this one, you know what, Control X, paste. And I want to have you go here, and then there, and there, and there, and then back around here, and then up there. Alright, time to get rid of these again. Is there something that's supposed to be on this other side of this green one? I don't think so. So, you... No, that doesn't quite work. How far can you go? Only that far. Okay. I've got it. Put you there. Then take you guys and just... I don't know, put you there. And then you can move there and there. That way this can go like that. I'm cooking some abominable things. Like this is just terrible. I don't think I've ever played so much spaghetti in my life. Not that it doesn't make sense to say played spaghetti, but like, you know what I mean. It's ridiculous. So there's, okay. And then we're back to main busness. You, and you. You can come down here and go over. I have a main bus again. Oh my goodness. This thing is terrible. And what I want is for these to be in the middle. So we're just gonna, play some games. Maybe. Oh, how do I switch their places? I forget. It's always kind of annoying to try to figure out how to switch the places of things for some reason. It's not that hard. No, that's not even what needs to go over. It's just this top one needs to come into the middle. So we do that, and then we go like this. Lag spike, please don't kill me. I didn't mean to hit that button. Flip. Because I'd like to go here. And you could go here. I guess I don't really need to... You know what? Let's just make it impossible to expand if I need to. By going like this. Actually like that. Sorry. No, I wanted this. And then we put you not there. That didn't, no. I was gonna say I'll give it 2 assemblers, but I don't know how I'd do that. Never mind, I do know how I would do that. No, you need to go here. Then you need to go up, and then you need to go like that. Holes. And then you need to go come up and go over. Then I can put you here. Do I have long end inserters? I do not. Dang, that makes things harder. No, I don't know why I didn't just... I made things way harder than it needed to be. You just slap 2 of those right there, and then make some of these. Then I'll put you both here. Delete you. No, I really don't want you going out of existence. I don't want you to throw those away. Because those need to come over here. Does everything have 2 things to its belt? This one, yes, you got 2. This one's got 2. This one's got 2. They've all got 2. Okay. So these 3 belts are all occupied. I guess, you guys get moved out here again. And that doesn't need to be a thing. So that these can go like that. It's all fun games till I need the bus for something else. I can figure it out. That's not a now problem anyway. You. And I think that's all of those. And then this needs to... come around here. That doesn't work. You need to... No, I meant to hit that button. Wait, can these float out in space if you make one and then delete it? Yes, they can. Not that that's useful at all, but, you know. It can happen, I guess. Nope, I just wanted that. And then I can do that. Okay, now that I'm actually making the science and not enough belts, why am I not making any belts? Tell me why. Because I'm not making enough of these. Why am I not making enough of these? Because they're slow? I'm making 1 a second, though. This should be enough to feed this going always. I guess it's splitting. Prioritize that. I want belts. Oh. Oh yeah. Stop for a second. I just want some belts. I don't need any more. Wait. Keep making those. I have undergrounds that I can just go like this for. You know? Get rid of some of those belts. There. Maybe? Not quite. It's fine, I just have too many underground belts. Okay, I'm playing a dangerous game, but I think this is getting really full. Why is... Now I have so many mechanical opponents. What am I making of that? No, I don't use filters. I want you to do this if... Only if... Where the heck are the space platform foundations? And why the heck is my game struggling so much? Work, please. I don't want to click anything because, you know, that might make it blow up. Oh, don't you crash on me. That would be incredibly unpleasant. I don't want that to occur. I'm going to let it think. I need to go grab something. I don't confuse myself. Ouch. Where'd it go? Oh, the game's working again. That's good. I'm just stupid. Probably. No, I'll find it later. It's not that important. These. Oh, okay. And this is less than... One stack is 250, so... Oh, I need to connect these to that. Okay, you can stop unless it's like 100. I don't need that many more of them. And you can be like 50. So, that's good. And I just have a ton of mechanical components. Are the belts good? I don't have anything that's not constructed, right? Why is the game lagging so hard? What else do I have open that besides OBS, you know? Tell me, Task Manager, save me from this peril that I find myself in. Or it won't. Oh, great. OBS isn't responding either. I don't know if you see any of this. What's your problem, computer? Stop being a poop head. Hello? There it is. It's back alive again. For a second, maybe. Okay. What? But why? What's your problem? I know the problem is you suck, but fine. It'll figure itself out, or it won't. Oh yeah, I wanted the minimap turned off for this. I was playing something else. I was trying to start a world where I could try to beat the game in, 40 hours, which is never going to happen. In less than 40 hours, which will never happen. But it could be fun. Okay. I want to rotate this because I want that at the bottom. Oh, how much heat does this thing make? 100 megawatts. All right, these take 2 megawatts. This thing isn't even doing anything, though. Okay. How many of these do I have? 5. I don't care about you working peak efficiently. I just need you working at the moment. Oh. You know what? Let's move you up there. Power's back. And now you can radiate. Wow. I'll have you making heat pipes because I need those. And I'll also need these. It's fine. Heat pipes. Okay. And you can be, unless if heat pipes, if you, my friend, are less than, I don't know, like 50. I don't know how much they stack to. What's one stack of heat pipes? 50. So, what's the problem? Overheated. I forgot about that. But I don't have any of those. Be gone, one of you. Now, the reason for that heat pipe is completely non-existent, but, you know, I guess having heat pipes would probably be a good idea. Alright, now. Okay, that's the input. Now, what's happening? Okay. I need to look at the tips and tricks again. Nope, that one. Okay, supercomputers, how do they work? Okay. Okay. A 4-function calculator that can add, subtract, multiply, or divide A and B, depending on what. Okay. In the form of X. Alright. In my brain, I'm like, that shouldn't be too hard, but it's probably not going to be easy at all. Alright, now, how combinator recipe? Okay, I actually want you to make combinators. I need them. And mostly decider combinators. Those are the most important. And only if combinators are less than 50. Where are the combinators? Where are you? There you are. And I have no circuits. Prick me. Okay. It's fine. I don't need to make space platform foundations. You can make circuits. Nope. Circuits. And then you can be, if circuits, and they stack to 200 still, right? Yep, are less than 1 stack. And do I have the stuff for that? I don't have much mineral glass. So I need somewhere making mineral glass. You know what, you're gonna have to move, like, way out here. That way I can just add 2 more assemblers to make stuff. Because you need to make mineral glass. And only output if mineral glass is less than 100, which I think is its stack size. Yes. And I don't have any of those. Okay, conductive coil. Input, output, circuit. 1 stack. Which I assume is 100. Okay, I thought it was going to be 200. It's 100. Yay. Lots of circuits. Okay, this is going to be an incredibly circuit-heavy mod by the looks of it. Okay, you need 2 outputs. How many did you make? You make 4 a second, and you need 2 a second. This inserter won't keep up, but that's not what's important. Okay. And you, this nice web of wires. No, that one. Paste there, and then use filters for this. No. Which one's with the circuits? Oh, is that the... Okay, I have the input ones that way. I think that's not going to work with that one, though. If these are less than 100... But I don't want to use filters. Okay. But I'm not making any of these. It's fine. I just can't fit another... Wait a minute, I can do that. Beautiful. I don't have any belts. And you're making... Where the heck are they? Oh, they smelt. Yep, you should be a smelter. Nope, undo. You want to smelt those? Nope. So you... What are you smelting again? Ferric chunks. Oh, dang it. I thought I was clever. Okay, you just need to go like this, then that, and it should be able to go. You go here, and you only input when this is less than, I don't know, let's say 300. Okay. And then this is making that, and those are making those, so I think I should be able to make the combinators that I need. Okay, decider combinators. First of all, I want to make these work with the combinators, so I need 3 of those. Okay, so for you, you have, if underground belt is less than 50, output underground belt. And then I'm gonna have you be on set filters mode. No, disconnect yourself. No, stop it. Turn off. Get rid of all your filters. And then I don't want all these connected to the same thing. I want this one connected to you. That way, you know. And this one to you, and this one to you, and let's not have you connected, either of you. But you're going to be on seltzer filters. If that... Ugh, wow. I wanted there to be a way to package these into one thing, but I don't think I can do that. I don't want to have to use 6 combinators. Not that it really matters. Like, I mean, I can't quite... Can I fit 3? I can't, but... I just shove another one over here. Fine. Fine. And I want you to be... Let's get you here. And then you're going to be... Let's just copy you to all of them so I can just change you to splitters, change you to splitters. And then change you to... what's the middle one? Inserters and belts, I think. And belts. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Go back up, chair. Don't leave me now. This chair, I wish it sat higher. than it does. But, you know, what are you going to do? And this one, I believe, is just furnaces. And assembling machines. Okay, you too. I don't want you there. Perfect. Okay, so that means we have enough of a bunch of those things. You're out of circuits. Why are you out of circuits? Because we're out of those. Why are we out of those? Because we don't have those because you were stupid. Alright, we're fixing things. Okay, now I need to actually do the puzzle. Alright, what's the best way to do this? It shouldn't be too hard, this first one. So I want you to come in here. And we'll say if A is greater than 0, output A. I want you to do the same thing with B. No. Dang it. Okay. Okay. Then I need 4 options, which I'll put right here. So you are going to be A, well, I want A plus B, not B plus A. So I'm going to do all that for all of them, and we'll change you to arithmetic combinators. No, hit the arithmetic button. And then I want you, I'll do addition, then subtraction, then multiplication, and then division. Wait, is it A divided by B? Tell me. I assume it's A times B, A divided by B, but if that's not the case, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. Which means I'll need to connect you, and you, so you all have A and B. Output X. Output X. Output X. Output X. Why are you nothing? Oh. You think it's going to be B divided by A? I don't know, it doesn't matter, it's multiplication right now. So we connect there. Wait, no, that's not how I want it to work. That's not going to do it at all. You connect with you, and then you connect with you, connect with you, and you connect with you. And then this green wire will come across all of you. Probably not the best way. So if your first one's plus, this is greater than 0, output X. And then if your subtraction, your multiplication, and your division. And then only one of you should be outputting. And then it should just be like that, should go here. Okay, you're outputting X, which is 1079. I'm gonna check 13 times 81. $1,053. And you're 1,070. How does that even work? Times B. $13 times 81. 1,053, but you're outputting 1,053, but who else is outputting stuff? Oh, I connected them all like a stupid person. There we go. Yay! Now I want you to make a lab. A neural node, sorry. It's a lab. And then I'll put you here, and you will input there. Okay, it looks like the inventory thing is clearing itself up a bit. Okay, I'm starting to figure things out, maybe a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's nice. You can just make mineral glass. What do I want first? That's a lot of science. I'll just do long-handed inserters. Okay, thank you. Notification. Lamp. That. And then, I don't know. I feel like this is probably the most useful thing next, but... what is... Huh. Then I guess you and you. Oh, I did that already. Which one did I not do? Oh, Roblox. And then solar. And then... okay. And do that next, I guess. There's not enough circuits. How many circuits do I need? 16, so it's going to take a second. Oh, and yeah, heat. How much? It doesn't tell me. 100%, so 5 megawatts, so 3 of these. So in other words, I need to be making these, because this thing also, why is it disabled by script? Oh, because these are already... okay, that's easy. That one was not too bad. Probably smarter way, well, there's probably a way I could have used less combinators, but it would have been less more complicated, and honestly, I don't really care. Beautiful. Where are you? Blades of heat release. Where are they? I can't find them. Tell me. They're in space. Alright, so you want to make these. And if I do this, it'll make more sense. So I want you to read... no, I want you to read recipe. Is there not... okay, I guess there's no read recipe. Never mind. But you need to be... when these are less than 50. Oh, I need to make heat pipes for that then. I don't have no space for heat pipes. Come on, man. I'm trying to do some crazy stuff, but I don't know. I'm just researching now. So how many do these all take 16 seconds? Not that one, but most of them take 16 seconds. And you make 12 a second. So I could deal with a lot more of these. But... and what they mean by take a long time, that scares me for the future. I just want to get to this stupid planet. Then I don't have to be building on this anymore. Okay, but, because this is really limited. You output 100 megawatts, but you're not going to be going on the time. You output 5 megawatts. Oh, that's why it's being so slow, because I don't have any of these. Let me make heat pipes, I guess, with you. I've got the stuff for it. I wish I could just get fast inserters, but you know. How many heat pipes do these things take? 2 for each one. Alright, I guess I'll just get going with this. For the future. Beautiful. Alrighty then. We'll say if heat pipes is less than 50. Because I thought there was a way to read the recipe of them, but I suppose not. This is really super great and functional. Arrival. This is where you first arrived. I haven't arrived there yet, though. So solar power is 10%. That's fun. And I've got demolishers on it. That's exciting. I don't know how those are going to work, but I don't want to think about it. Okay. 9 heat pipes. I need 10 of these, which means I need 20 heat pipes. Is that 8? Yep, 10. That'd do it. The energy is lost forever. I'm okay with that. Oh, so I'm not making... I think these will be my limit of speed. And not this. This one just has some stocked up. Oh, and it has a productivity bonus. I didn't even realize that. 1%. Okay, never mind. It basically doesn't. But what's short for you guys? Oh, it's the stupid these things. That's short on these. Oh yeah, because I can't get them. Because what's using circuits? You, just you actually. I'm going to have a lot of furnaces and nothing else. Because of this problem here. You know what I'm saying? Could fix it if I was not stupid. I can fix it right now. Okay, you're going on that side, which just means that this has to go like that. Beautiful. Which means that nothing, actually. Never mind. It doesn't mean anything. Because I can't move that anywhere else. Because for some reason this just can't grab that, I guess. You know, it's too hard for the poor inserter. It's because of the stupid corner. Which I could get rid of if I just went like that, you know? It's not that. My brain is really smart, which is going to be a problem, because this thing seems like it's going to need circuits, and... circuits, man. Okay, so I've got enough of those. I'll wait for this one to finish, hit the button, and then you. And only if these small radiators... I really don't need to switch these around that much. Wait, what was that? Looked like a really weird combinator. Docking port controller. Huh. Okay, so that's for stuff later. I don't know how it work. Okay. Yay, I researched long inserters. What do those take? Yeah. Basically, this base is terrible and can't actually make anything. Wonderful. These will back up eventually, and I'll start making some splitters that I don't really need that much. But you know, you never know. I just want to get to a rival. And this will allow me to, after I craft one of these, which I can probably do with some, you know, stupidness. Hello, Zudrania. Alright, you need to make heat pipes. Stop it. Heat pipe me. And then you need to be switched to the heat pipes. Okay, so that uses water. Produces. Oh, I was like, what thing can I make stuff from? Heat exchangers. It's called the Factory Must Grow. It's just you start in space, and I don't know. This is as far as I've gotten. You have to do some circuit stuff to make your science, and this is like a terrible thing because there's no way I can expand it at all. But yeah, the factory must grow. It starts like this, and everything makes waste heat. Not everything, but basically everything. These don't. This does. This basically makes nothing though. But yeah, that's how it works. You get given this thing that gives you 250 megawatts. Yeah. I want to actually try and expand everything. I just want to wait until I can make this and unlock this, so maybe I can get there faster. I don't know, because you have a ton of time left to go. I only have 8 million kilometers to go. Yeah, let's see. Let's do some math. If I'm going at 219 kilometers a second and it's 8, we'll just say 8 million to give it a nice, you know, give it the benefit of doubt. And then we'll say 219. That's how many seconds divided by 60. Divided by 60 again. It's only 10 hours. So yeah, if I just waited, I could just put this here and let it go. But you know, it'd take 10 hours. Now I assume if you actually do stuff, it doesn't take as long. Because I feel like once I get here, I can actually start doing things. But not right now. I'll drop to a rival. Okay, never mind, I can't. Okay, what else do I need for this? Just circuits. Circuits and structures. Should I have those? And then I need an AI processor. How many? Just one. And some mechanical legs, which were conductive coils and stuff like that. I should, do this. And trying to use this. I don't think there's still the normal planets, but I'm not sure yet. I haven't gotten very far and I haven't really looked up anything. Just seeing where it goes. Using this as my stupid hub for things, which honestly, well, I guess I have to because that's where I get all my building materials. But yay, I can make the freaking Spidertron stupid thing. Okay. So I nod one of these Spidertron frames, right? And 3 legs. Yes. One of you. Which will take a second for it to get all the stuff in it. Should be fine. So I think every research I do, I go a little bit faster. So doing the cheapest ones sooner is probably a good idea. And it looks like I've already researched all the ones that I have unlocked at the moment. But I don't know how to unlock you. Oh, I have to do that one first. I think most things are, yeah, there's a lot of things locked behind this. Yeah, yay. This is really exciting, and I just want to... Am I farther away? I'm moving away to it. Hello, Danny Eltsbald. I don't know if that's what it is. Am I trying to go towards the void or trying to go towards arrival? Yes, this is TFMG. The factory must grow. I don't know how this works. I'll figure it out eventually. Do I want to go to arrival? Or do I not? Oh, maybe I have to pick it. These orange things, they just radiate heat. Because if these things get too overheated, like at this spot, then they stop working. And if they get up to here, then they just, start taking damage. So these just radiate heat. That's all they do. Alright, have I made one of you already? No, I haven't. Okay, and then I can make some legs. Legs time. Yeah, it just disappears, the heat. Having a bunch of them right next to each other definitely would work super great. I mean, if you're in space, I guess it probably would work pretty well. Then again, there's not much to take the heat away from you in space. Like, it's cold, but, there's not like there's air to soak up the heat or water to soak up the heat and move it out, so I don't know. They work how they work, and it makes sense totally. And this just gives you 250 megawatts, so you don't have to worry about power, because I'm using more than I thought, I guess, but how much does this thing use at its peak? 100 megawatts. Oh, is its minimum? Yeah, its minimum consumption is 3, so 103 megawatts. That's a lot of megawatts. A lot of power. But, I have quite a bit of power. I don't want to make anything else. I can't tell if this is, closer to me or farther away from me, or if I'm moving which direction. I feel like this number should be getting smaller. Unless I'm trying to get to the void. But if I'm trying to get to the void, then this base is just forever. But I don't think so. I haven't made 3 legs yet. I've made 5. Make me a Spidertron. A Scoutatron. Whatever. It's a Spidertron. Beautiful. And it only takes 32 seconds to craft. These like their, I don't know what I'm saying. Never mind. There's whatever. I don't know anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. In a Panama. Yes. Yes. Give me the Spidertron. The Scoutatron. Excuse me. I just made one. Oh. No. What else do I need in front of you? Oh, it needs to have solar power and those. Alright, move out of the way, you two. I want to go to the planet that has stuff. And now I wait and see what happens once I actually research the planet that I'm going to. Arrival. It feels like it shouldn't be there already, because it says where you first arrived. I don't know if that's intentional, but hydrocarbons lush. I really don't want to try to build this factory anymore than this. And if I'm going to be in the Spidertron, it's still going to throw me off, but... Unless you make, you know, a character later in the something. I don't know. Oh, for stress testing purposes. Victory! Oh, okay. So, that's... I was like, that looks pretty short. It's because it's still being made, I think. There is more way to get more platform placement. Like, I can do a space platform and stuff. I just would have to... if I wanted to build anything new, I would have to tear this all down. And start over. And I don't want to do that. I probably should. I really should. But I don't want to do that. The space will just limp along until... And this is out of circuits because Byakuas, these are eating all the stuff. Byakuas. Because these aren't unloading it fast enough. Unload it faster. Yeah. It's just a way. It doesn't have to be, but I'm going to make it be because I don't want to, you know... I think these should be making, like, doing 1 a second because the rotation speed is 360, but, you know, having 2 probably isn't a bad idea. Basic robotics. It's only going to take me like 3 minutes. I should make another one of these. I'm going to make another one of them. No, wait. Yes, I can just do this. Be quiet. Make me one of these. Beautiful. And you will just be for this, the lab thingy. Where is it? Terrible looking thing for things in menus. Combat, that. You, where is it? Where are you? There, I'm just blind. Only if it's less than 2. 1, actually. I don't know how much they stack to, but 10, but I don't want to have a ton of them. So. Flip. For a second I thought you wouldn't be able to flip it. I'm glad like these and stuff like that don't have heat associated with them. Imagine if inserters did, that would be terrible. Awful. I would hate it a lot. Wow, robots. Yay. I don't know if this thing is bigger or more normal than... I can't remember what the normal size of it is. It seems about right. And you... I don't know how fast you normally go. It feels like this is slow. But maybe I'm just crazy. So if I get this ghost... Okay, that's The construction area is a lot bigger, but the logistics area seems about the same. Or is it the same? No, I feel like it was able to cover. I think they're both just bigger, a lot bigger, which is nice. I'll take it. So that's 6 megawatts. Wait. That's 15. So I need to add more of those. More of thems. Which means I need to make more of them. You. Do me some stuff. You know what? I'm not even gonna have this. Just don't even. Like, whatever. It doesn't matter. That one I'm changing so frequently that setting up the circuits for it is probably not helpful. Okay, so they're slowly reaching their 100-degree point where they stop working. But this should be done sooner. And, okay, I'm slowly making enough of these, because these, I mean, they make 0.2 a second. And each of them takes 16 seconds, so it's not like I'm blasting through science super fast. You know, I could probably already be at this planet by now because it's been 2 hours. Yeah, pretty much just sitting here and waiting. There's stuff I could do, but I don't want to do any of it. That's how it goes a lot of the time, though, for me. Like, I could, you know, make stuff better, but I could just wait a little longer. Time to clear some notifications. Be gone. Yay. No, not yay. Yay. No more notifications on my phone at the moment. And then I guess I'll queue up the other things that are you. And that's it. Yeah, I play vanilla style too also. I've done a bunch of different mods and stuff for fun. I do whatever tickles my fancy at the moment. I was playing, recently I started one just by myself for... Give me a second, I want to read this. Oh, okay. So it just basically puts you there. Yay! Get me out of here. No, I guess not. What do I need to do to land? Do I just... Orbital button. Okay. Anyway, I've been starting one where I'm going to try to beat the game in 40 hours. It's probably not going to happen, but maybe I can at least get the 80-hour achievement. What was the... Go to your shortcuts next to your quick... Oh, there's an orbital deployment here. I don't think I can... Do I need to use the legs in it? I wouldn't think so. Yeah, it looks like they just consume power and don't do anything. So, you know, we'll just head out, you know? Head in. Oh, let's try that again. Yeah. Deploy. Deploy. doesn't appear as if anything is deploying. Never mind. Oh. Okay, so you can add more legs to the Spidertron. I think it's funny that it only has 3. Okay, ferric chunks in a little thing. You in a purple thing. Yeah, it looks weird with 3 legs. That looks real funky. I think it's funny though. And then you are a bunch of these. Alright, I guess I'll just explore around a bit. What are these? Are these actually rocks or are they just cliffs? They're just cliffs. Alright. Luckily the Spidertron can just, you know, go over those things. And I'm curious to explore around and see where things are at the moment. I forgot if this mod pack has alien biomes in it or not. Maybe. Okay, so there's more of that, but less than this one. Even though it looks bigger, but there's more hydrocarbon slush. More of that also. I want to explore the whole thing. Okay. It looks like in the blue stuff there is the hydrocarbon slush, whatever the heck. And it looks like in these biome places there occasionally will be some ferric chunks in them. I was gonna wonder how building things goes, but I'm guessing it just roboports. Can you hold robots? No. Is there anything else besides those 3 resources? Because up here it says, you know, demolishers. What are they called, demolishers? Oh, they're just ice worms. Okay. They take no notice of your presence. They take no notice of your presence. They take no notice of your presence. Okay. Okay, so basically nothing, I don't think anything will appear unless I, you know, build things. Unless it's going to appear with me walking around. But it looks like there's not going to be any, like, zones that they go around in. They take no notice of your presence. So how does building ghosts down here work? Oh, can you just put a roboport in here? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, now I have to do some stuff with my terrible base. Right, you. That's probably important. I don't think... Do I have any steel chests? I have 4. How many do I need? 16. And I don't have enough. How do I make these? General structure. Right, so maybe I could squeeze something in here if I were to go like that. Nope. Never mind. Okay. I'm just going to switch you to making these for now. Advanced combinators. Oh, what else did that add? Okay, so it just gets one of the selector combinators. The speakers to display panels. Alright. Okay, so this is gonna take a second. I'm gonna turn you around. Oh, I forgot about, you know, temperature on these. I should put that there. Put something here. Slap down a heat pipe. I think I only have one heat pipe. Yep, these will be fine. Oh, I guess they're all still connected. I don't know why I'm worried. All right, so what do the roboports take? Not expensive, pretty cheap also. And you are also fine. Why are there cheaper ones? That's 32. But it has to be done after this 16 one. I don't want you being done right now, or you. What does this unlock? Radars. Okay, what's down here? Scout radar. Okay, uses a lot of power, but exploration stuff. I just want to do the cheapest stuff right now. I don't know why. It matters. No, I actually want... I just don't want those. I need these. I want the miners. And then probably the hydrocarbon processing, but I can leave that for a little bit. What do you take? Alright, I just need 2 more of these, 1 more of these, and then I'll switch you back to probably coils, because I need those. Okay, did we make one of them? Yay, cargo landing pad. Now I want to make some robo ports. I might not be able to do the things I need to do. Oh, I can just be in it normally. Mine by electric mining drill, mine by, I assume, electric mining drill, and I assume by pump jack. Yep. I don't know how I can put things in here though. No. Oh, does that just... Okay, that's interesting. But where am I getting my power? No, I don't want those. Actually, I might want those. I just want the cargo landing pad going down. I've been killed by one of these before, and it's not... Oh. So I guess that's a problem. I can't. So I had to send something out for the... Had to send one of these with... I know that's how it worked, but, you know, I feel like that's fair. Makes sense. I just am annoyed because I didn't know that. So when I send these down, they have something. It said something about the robots in here. No. In where? Was it here? Oh, do the solar panels give me power? Yes. That is how it works. I understand now. Okay, so it looks like I need to make another Spidertron. So I need to make one of these. Which I don't think I have any heat pipes actually, so no. One of these. Pore inserter. I don't know what the Mark 1 is though. Is that just for a future? I guess the mod is not complete. Excited crystal screaming. What? Oh, 8 seconds spoil time. That's weird. How many did this thing need? 16. So. Alright then. I'm trying to... I don't want to have to send another Spidertron down. That's annoying. But it looks like I have to. Unless maybe I just... I wish I could just send one down, but I guess I can send 3. And it's just going to put them in a thing, right? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to deconstruct it. No matter how hard I try. Deploy. But you guys can't do anything right now until the RoboPort has been placed. But can you place the RoboPort? Probably not because they can't construct it, but maybe. Maybe. So let's, you know, if I just place that. Okay, they can't access it from here. But I can deploy robots from this thing, which is nice, I suppose. So I just needed to send this down with, you know, some RoboPorts. And I think I've probably made enough. Yep. Let's switch you over to one of these. One of the rocket turrets. So they're incredibly slowly losing their energy. Thank you, I know. Wow! Exciting. I'm guessing I can't do the deploy thing. Yeah. That's where it just stops moving. several. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, looks like I probably made one of them, I guess. Yes, now I need 3 of you. Which I should have all the stuff I need for it. Now we're doing things right. Even though they'll just have a useless one right here. But it's fine. There's some extra legs here down here for it. The other one. Waiting. Interesting. I think this base is good to basically just make some science. Do some research, but not very much research. Alright, once you complete one more, and you're switching over to a Spidertron. Scoutatron, I guess, but whatever. Is there no AI processors? What is I used it? You. Make me AI processors. Let's just, just connect you for a second to get all that out of there. Actually, let's just hook you back up for now. I'll unhook you when things actually happen. And I'll have you make one more. Because you'll need one, right? What else did I need that used AI processors? Because I know I made this thing, which took 1. This took 1. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, now it's made 2, and I'll go back to that. But you guys need to start working again. Just a little bit, just to get those AI processors. Alright, now that's making the thing that I need, and then I'll have to make some more roboports and robots. So that, I can actually use it this time. Oh, we're not moving anymore, so the space is going to stop functioning well. That's, forgot about that. Add station. I only have arrival. Okay. Now, make a couple of those. Maybe just one is all I need right now, because there's more down on the ground. And then I think those things can figure their stuff out if they need to. And maybe it's logistics robots that I need. But I could try. Maybe send one down there and see if it can do stuff. And if this was worth it at all. Should have checked that first. But what are you going to do, Make me a logistics bot. Don't deploy the Spidertron yet. How are these robots doing? Are they out of power yet? Nope. Integrated construction tool. Alright, now you want to make some of these. Bloop. Deploy. No, they can't do anything either. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Once you make one more, I think it might have made one more. It does also might not have. Barrel. What? That is what I'm looking for. Alright, and now let's try to do the deployment thing. Okay, load out. Manage equipment grid. I have one of these and one of those. Two of those. Right? Farm equipment load out. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the orbital deployment menu. 2. Let's go back actually. Robots. Oh, you can just deploy robots to the surface. Okay. Now let's deploy 2 of the robots with it. And then it should be being sent. There we go. And once they charge, they can actually deconstruct these things. I think. Except, you know, they have to charge first, which is really hard to charge when I guess both these things make 50 kilowatts. Are you making more solar cells? Yeah, I want that. Just send them all down there. Am I blind? I am blind. Can you guys not deconstruct things? Oh, I don't have any power, but... No, this doesn't work. Oh, it does. Never mind. Wait. It does. I'm just crazy. Oh, okay. So it can deconstruct things. What's my... Okay, I just have a little construction area. Can I also place the solar panels down? Yes, but they will generate 50 kilowatts. Yay! How big's the mechanical leg? That big. How to make this work? Because I would like a mechanical leg. And I need these. Do I need a roboport? Yes, it looks like I can't charge otherwise. Oh, did I make a mistake by taking the rubble board out? Really? Come on. That is really annoying. Tell me I'm gonna have to deploy another one just because I accidentally took the rubble board out of this one. I should have placed a rubble board. That's annoying. Okay, so it looks like you're making another Spidertron. It's fine. It'll be useful later. No, you need to make heat pipes first. I forget. You send all those down. And send those down. Why not? Say this whole thing isn't working because no circuits. Because I'm stupid. Really annoying. Okay, I don't want you. I wanted you to do that. Make these again. It's so exciting, isn't it? These turn any faster. No, they turn slower. But you can put 2 of them. They at least consume less power. Not their minimum consumption, but... So because I was stupid, there's just construction robots there and there's nothing I can do about it. Because, yeah, I guess that's a thing. Yay. Just stop inserting these. Just... No, these just won't make anything because these won't make anything because they have none of these. I'm just going to consider what do these need. They don't need either of these to work. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that so they don't even, you know, make anything. So that every little ferric chunk can go to making circuits. Okay, now we make legs. Even though I have legs down here. Inside of here. Well, 1 leg, I guess. Well, I would have 2 legs. And yes, this does need one of these, a rubble board, to work. 200 kilowatts. How much do you take? 100 kilowatts, and you take a lot. Chain them together. Maybe. Is greater than, I don't know, 20. don't know if you have any left. You do. Read contents. Okay, so it cannot insert into another one. You cannot chain them together. Unfortunate. I made 4 legs. Make another Spidertron. Wow! It's crazy, man. I'm only gonna have 3 of them down here. Look at all those Spidertrons, beautiful. Okay, all I need to do is deploy you with a Roboport, so... Yay. Riveting, I say. Riveting. I want you next. I don't want you next. Probably want you. I don't need lamps right now. And I don't need a solar panel. I guess it's not a solar panel. It is a solar panel. I thought it was called something else. I don't know why. Is it called something different when it's in the Spidertron? Solar cell. Let's try this again. 3rd time's the charm, right? Equipment, manage equipment grid. I want one of you and one of you. Maybe 2 of you. Confirm. Open orbital deployment. Robot. Just deploy. Deploy. Yay. Now just go over here and fix this thing. Or not. Oh yeah, I was like, why are you not doing it? Just because this thing isn't charged up enough yet. I don't want you 2 made yet. Beautiful. Oh, I got a 4th leg. I thought it would add a 4th leg visually. I guess not. Made some? No, I haven't. I've sent down 3 Spidertrons because I'm stupid and did it wrong every single time. Because they need to have a Roboport, and I was just trying to move this Roboport, but if you try to move it when you don't have any robots to move it, it doesn't work very well. And now I have 2 extra ones of these. Yay. And now I need to send down some power poles. And some more solar panels, but make me some of these. All those solar panels, get down there. Wow. Logistics networks. No networks on this service. Network 3 on this service. Why is it network 3? I don't know. Okay, now I want you to send down these power poles. Okay, so you make that, those, and that. So I can put, oh, that's a big range. That's nice. Solid extraction. Now we can make, where they are. These. Yes, 90 kilowatts. That's wonderful. Okay, so they're basically just substations. And you can put 4 of them. Okay. Alright, with all those, I'm making 1.8 megawatts, so not even enough for this thing to charge robots. Yay. Actually, never mind, I'm just crazy, I can make more. I don't know how much each of these is. Each of these looks like it's 16. That was pretty easy to do the math on. I should have just, you know, done it in my head. Alright. Send you down. Okay, and then I want you to start making some of these. They're not expensive, that's nice. Oh yeah, I was like, why is there none of these chunks? Because space, no move, no make thing, and so no research. Not anymore, anyway. Do I not have more solar panels? I don't. And I should also, you know, place the cargo landing pad. That would be convenient. Space, cargo landing pad, go right there. And how many robots do one of these get me? 8. Can I just put 1 robot? That's what I want. Or can I not? How many of those mining drills have made? 8. Good enough for now. Maybe some more robots. And I can start planning out, I don't know, some stuff. That's a big range. Okay, so if I put one of you here, like for the whole patch. Yes. And then this one will cover all of this. Hello again. Oh, what am I doing here? Okay, I just needed to play stuff. No vehicles, but I wanted just to play the robots. I guess I don't have to, but goodbye. I have, the only Bob's Mods thing I've done was C-Block back in 1.0. I haven't played C-Block since then, but I have done some of that stuff, which I don't think is translates super a lot to Bob's Mods, but that's the most I've done for it. Right, now how do I get a robot? Can I not deploy you guys when you're in here? It is in my name. I haven't done it though. I should, but I have not. Just let me pick up these robots and let me put a robot in here. Can I just... I can't place them as a ghost. How do I get a robot in here? I haven't... Okay, so I was able to put those in there. Am I not construction robots? Nope. I guess maybe I need to send some more construction robots down. Maybe the logistics bots can do that. I don't know if they can do that or not. Because if they can't do it, then I should, you know, be able to. So they're not going to take it from there. I guess it's just inserting. I guess I'll just throw inserters down there. Probably need those. You know what, we'll just chuck some supplies down there. That last mining drill, some sewing machines, some furnaces, auto grab outs, splitters, more robots. You need to be only robots. Yay, robots can do stuff now. Now I can start actually automatically doing some crap. Because I only need 8. Right. So, you probably made enough of those. I probably should just have you making more solar panels and more power poles, but more solar panels. And then I'm not making any more power poles. How much power poles do I have on me? 16. Alright, time to start doing some stuff. Maybe. You get there, and I actually want to mine you first. Probably up here. Why are you not? Where are the electric? Oh, did I leave them in there and I just didn't notice? Yes, I did. I guess I don't particularly need to be using the Spidertron right now. Now this is some normal Factorio that we're getting into. And I can put one there, one there. And then I need one, I don't know, there, and there. Okay, I guess the problem is maybe I should make this request things. Okay. So I want just 100 of those, some space, 50 of those, 50 of those. I feel like I'm starting to make some progress now. I feel like I'm starting to figure it out. those. And then I want also those. And inserters. Alright. Have fun playing some Factorio. Always a good game, if you know what I'm saying. Yay, solar panels. And really, really, really slow bots. And no more resources in space. That's a bit of a problem. All I need is... Okay, I don't want you taking any more belts, but I just need some belts. So you guys come back on. And you guys turn off. So that I can maybe make some belts. Yay, some of those. So they can make some of these. Yay. Now make me some belts, please. I only need a couple. I should probably just, you know, get these into furnaces as fast as possible. Because that's how it works, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess I could crush them first, but I'll figure that out in a second after I get maybe a little bit of automation up. So how do I make a crusher? Where is the crusher? Have I researched it yet? I haven't. How does this work? So that makes short chain hydrocarbons and organic sludge. Alright. So these bots are really slow. I think this is just how bots start though, right? I can't remember. Did you make some belts? Did the belts get to here? It doesn't matter right now. They just need to get over there. This one won't be able to, you know. Maybe if I tell them to put some in there, put some in there. Maybe if I were to, and I can't pick these up, right? No. But I can pick this one up. Okay. If I just do this, and I go like that. No, these need to be closer. Like that. Because I want you making belts. Oh, not quite. Because I have to make these from ferric plates. Okay. We'll Control C that. And then we go there and there. There, 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 there. And passive provider chest. You'll make the belts. No, not the chests, the belts. And then those. Alrighty then. But you still none to pick up, so I might just sit here and pick up these repeatedly. Maybe if I'm a little closer it'll work better. Oh, and these need ferric plates too. That's great. I don't know, just put some in there. I'll take one from you. And you can put it in there, but you need 2. Do you make 2? You do make 2. It's beautiful, but not where I wanted them placed. I'll just take these back couple. Oh, no. Just those. And then we can put them back. No, don't put them back yet. Put them over here. Now I can put them back. Alright, now you've actually got some stuff figured out. Are you making... I'm going to make you make things that you might not have the resources to make, but you can try anyway. Because you don't have any chests. So I guess you should make some chests first. Which I do have the resources for. And then you'll also request those. Because why not? Alright, now you make those. And now I think I can get things moving. As long as I get like a couple of these, that's all I need. I mean, everything is still very underpowered, but just copy some more of these little solar things. You know. Get over here. Oh yeah. Wish I could just get an exact spot or where I want it, but beautiful. Okay. Almost got things. These belts automated, then I have everything else, like from the base up above, mostly done. Some stuff, but I just need belts because, you know, I don't have any. Okay, now that's automated. Officially good enough. But these are really slow because solar panels, which are annoying to make because they require the other resource. So actually, I'm just gonna, you know, do that. How many? That was a lot in there. I want you to make a steel chest. I can probably make steel chest down here, actually. But, oh gosh dang it, I'm stupid. Go back. Okay. So you go into another one that is making steel chests. I'm putting do a passive provider chest. Okay, make one of those. That's all I need. And then after it makes one, I want it to make more passive provider chests because I only need like one storage chest and then everything's fine. Yay, now they can put stuff away. Okay. And you guys each make one a second, and you take one a second, so it's just, you can go directly into that. I want some of that going into a steel chest and some of that going into an assembler. And you will be making, no. So how do I, no, that doesn't work. On the ground, all right. So that means I need you so that I can make that, I guess, but it's something I guess. I mean, I don't really need this then because I can get the mineral rest. I just need some stuff so I can, what was I doing that I needed stuff for? I mean, for these, obviously. But I just need more power, is what I need right now. All right. I gotta think. I gotta do a think now. And actually, plan some stuff. So these are the normal belts, and those make one a second. So you need brain. Wow. You need 8 each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, and we'll just do it up. Set it up like. Like a normal furnace stack. Because I don't know what I'm doing, so I might as well make more furnace stacks. Make furnace stacks the only thing that I can figure out how to do at the moment. Then you want to go all the way in the middle. there. That's ugly. It's gross. Okay. And then that means these two will come down here. And then merge into one. And go over there. Then we can actually have you. Time to make a main bus. So we'll have 3 of those. Oh, that's funny. To watch the leg try to fix itself. Except, you know, let's take this and, you know, move it over and up a bit. Because, I don't know, that sucks. Stupid even. I want you to make these. They take 2 a second, so that's... I mean, it's basically everything, but, you know, we can add more supply later. I do not want to connect it to the power right now, because we don't have any. There's no power. No power on Earth can change my mind, or something like that. No power on Earth. I'll leave space for... You know what, we'll just do 3 belts. Why not? So then I want a space of 2, and then we start bussing. Actually, I don't know if I want to set this up like this yet. Because what if I want these to take... Never mind. Wait. How does this work again? So 2 ferric ore makes a plate. And this makes... okay. That's actually fine right now because I can just plug in the crushed version. And that shouldn't be a big deal. Alright, that's nice. But I can't cool mineral glass without this research, and I don't think I have a way to do contemplate life, eh? Or purification. One titanium ore. So you get 5 ferric ore to make 24. So 3 makes 2. So 6 of the... You know what? I'm sure it makes sense somewhere, but I don't know. Not having a functional splice platform right now is really not doing good things for me. Okay, so it looks like I need circuits again. And not you, because I can do this stuff on the surface. I just can't do this. I don't need you to do anything anymore. I don't even know what I need them for exactly. Solar panels, pretty much. You don't have to make anything anymore. Neither do you. You might. You do too. I would like to make science though. If I can make some circuits that would make science, be great. I think just basically right now I only want things making I just want this to make science at the moment. Then I can figure everything out. Oh, I have some mineral glass up here. So maybe some solar panels. You'll eventually make stuff because I guess, you know, occasionally this will still collect stuff. But I want you to make science. All of you, you're only making science. It's your only job right now. But there's not enough whatevers. I forgot what they're called. Are they ferric plates? Ferric plates, iron plates, they're really the same thing. Okay. So what I need is more power. I also just need this to happen. Okay, is this a better way of... Okay, that just requires water, but I want power. Chemical power. What do I need before that? Contemplating life. Alright then. So I want you first, I guess, and I can... No, I need that first. And then that. And then... I think it's just that. And then I would like to queue that one afterwards. You know what? I don't need this many. Be gone, be gone. Be gone, be gone. You're taking up valuable power. Okay, that should help a little bit with the power. But, you know. Did I not have you requesting solar panels? Am I crazy? I do have you. Okay. It just takes a second to request them. Perfect. How many robots do I have? 23. It's acceptable. Okay. You know what, I don't want to even... Move over here, Spidertron. Should I need you, I'll get you. But until then, I don't need you. This doesn't need to be here. At the moment. This is very slow, because my base up top is garbage. Test 10 minutes. I've needed less than 1 minute. So, you know. 1 second, I mean. So 1 should be good. What do you mean not enough? How big is this chest? Why? Tell me why. Can logistics bots not grab from storage chests? I move stuff in here. Hmm. That's weird. I find that weird. I also find it weird that that should fix things. In theory. That clips. I don't know why that... Have I really used 50 inserters already? 58. And I don't have any inserters in here. Why wouldn't you? There's 50 in logistics storage. Why aren't you sending it? Stupid. Oh, because there's a ton of inserters that still need building. Not a ton, I guess, but some. Yay. Oh, you can't. I forget you can't insert back into here. Then why aren't you taking it out of here and putting it in here? It's fine. So, evidently, this is going to have to be my storage solution, because for some reason they only have 5 slots. Why? Who decided that? I don't know. But, you know, the decision was made, I guess. And we're slowly getting some more power. Oh no, and the power's going out. Because this is, okay, this is going to be the first night. I don't know how long night lasts in here. The day-night cycle is 1 hour and 25 minutes. Space-time flow viscosity, what? It seems like they have, there's big plans for this mod. And, you know, it's got plenty of stuff and, like, it, you know, actually makes sense and works. But, you know. It's, like, it's still not quite all the way done. But it's fun to play. I mean, right now it's not very fun, but this is also how Factorio goes when you're stupid. This is like if I went in Space Age just to a random planet without anything prepared at all. Yeah. Stuff happening. Maybe I need to. Why do I need 14 megawatts? I know it's because these inflate the power required total because they're stupid. But, like, you know, even everything's just minimum consumption is a problem because I don't have any power, I guess, now at all. Wait, what? Is it still going down? It just takes forever to reach 0. So once this hits night, this base is just going to stop entirely. Yippee. No, my goodness. I don't want to look at that. Maybe I'll just, you know, make some belts. Make some belts up here. Then things. Cheap viewers on streamview.com remove the space. I know. I'm gonna ban you. Hello, person. You're getting banned. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Now I can get some belts from up above. And maybe some solar panels occasionally. But probably not. I need crystalline plates. I'm just throwing those away over here. I don't want to figure out how to bring them back. And you guys are making a little bit of science. Yay. And you will very occasionally do the science stuff. I assume this one only works in space. Yeah, no, it just doesn't let you even place it. It doesn't say anything like that, but you cannot. And you can only build this in space. I wish I could move stuff from this inventory out without having it had to go in a storage chest. And you know how that is. Are you not requesting? Why is it not requesting things from space? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get why. Why would you not request things from space? Isn't that how it works? Is that not how it works? Fine, I'll just send these 100 belts down by myself. That should be enough to get me through for a little bit, so I'm going to switch you to chests. And switch you to storage chests for now. Because evidently I need a lot of those. And it's going to send these down? Yes, it is. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. I don't know how this long night will let. Never mind. Never mind. Or crushing. And then, you know, the robots are going to all run out of power. All the roboports will run out of power. I don't know how much electricity they hold in them. An amount, it doesn't tell me. Unless it does tell me in here. Hey, my belts are done. Almost. I guess it's at the end of the roboport's range. guess the wonderful thing about a Roboport is you can kind of cheese it for more power. If you just, once it's all the way out of power, you know, break it and place it again. Roboport. Joseph G. Dean. And some of them are going to go to here, and then they're all going to leave. Because there's not enough power in this Roboport for all of them. Never mind. I guess there is. What do you know? Storage chests. Alright, I want you making requester chests now. I mean, provider chests, not requester chests. Are those even unlockable? Is the logistics system a thing? Yes, it is. Nope, that's platform docking, not logistics system. Are requester chests? No, they don't exist. What are the rest? Singing. Micro assembling machine. That's interesting. Interesting for sure. Okay, so this thing's the good version of it. When will day appear? In a while, probably. Okay, so pollution isn't a thing. Then how does it work? How do the enemies existing occur? It appears they take no notice of your presence, but I don't really believe that. But these will burst from the ground, but they die by themselves. Interesting. Okay, now we go back to making solar panels. But I need some crystalline plates. And I don't know how many it takes. I think it's 2. Yeah, so I can make 2 more solar panels. Yay. Beautiful. I mean, not that solar panels can do anything at the moment. They can't do anything at all right now. I don't know what else to do besides just wait for the sun to come back. I guess I can start figuring things out over here with this. So if we have... And how much does this take up? So it takes half of one. So I might have this half actually just make... I'm gonna get out of this. That's the constant swaying back and forth is really just annoying. This is just 6, right? Yes. Copy. Paste. Okay. Then you will have to go this side of the belt, but not like that. Okay. Then I can just put something on this side, like that. So that way these can come in and they'll be on those sides of the belts. No, I don't want to be out here. And what else do I need from this? I got general purpose structure, I got plates, I got these. I'll make circuits later because I'm pretty sure most of the conductive coil stuff is just used in circuits. So I think now it's time to do some things. So you. Okay. So you'll take stuff from here, as will you guys. Which will be this belt. And there'll have to be another belt for that, but I can figure that out later. And then you guys go here, here. No, here, here. And then you guys don't need to do anything. And it's just those two, yes. So honestly, the longer undergrounds is very nice. So that's that for those. And I'm guessing these only have 5 slots also. Okay, so you guys will go here. And then I'll need long-handled inserters. Do that and that for those. And each of these should be filtered for that. And this, I guess I'll just leave that whole one. Problem is I don't have anything making long-handled inserters at the moment right now. Still is night. Can I make cliff explosives at some point? Yes. What do they take? Barrel and fuse crystals. It's alive again. How long was that? How long was night? Approximately like 9 minutes. Oh, that's pretty good then if the days... It just means there's a long time without stuff. But are there accumulators? Accumulators. No. Where's ACC coming from in these then? Okay. That one's a different thing. Does it tell you when you hover over it? Yes, it does. Wait, what then? Calculate the distance between 2 points. That's interesting. Can't remember how to do that. Sort of remember how to do that. I'd be able to figure it out, but I don't know, that wouldn't be too difficult. It wouldn't be easy either, but like I could figure it out. I don't know how long it'll take. Now, looks like something like 10 minutes. to go back up to the top. Alright. At least, you know, some things are starting to happen again. And more solar panels should help with that. I don't want all these things. I want it to look better. Okay, I'm just going to deconstruct these. Because I find them annoying. Oh, that thing, that's weird. I can't take that down here, right? No, I don't want to try, because then I won't be able to bring it back up. What? Come here. Kitty. Come here. There he is. Say hi. You don't want to look. Inoki D. Hi. I don't know what else to do but wait right now. Well, I sort of do. I'm being real lazy. He stinks. You stink. What? There's nothing for you at that window. You can't get out of it. Weirdo. What? 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 He's very whiny. Recharging after power outage. So this should be capable, because each of them make 500 kilowatts. I thought it was 50 for a second. I think that's the one. Wait. No, they do make 50 kilowatts. So 126. What's that divided by 2? 63 divided by, I don't know, 10. So 6.3 megawatts. It's actually okay. I mean, it'd be a lot easier if I could just shove down, whatever the heck they're called. Steam stuff. Steam turbines. None of that crap, but this thing's still not making science very fast at all because there are no rocks anywhere. Do I have more? No, I don't. Can I craft them? Yes, I could. Which would probably be a good idea. Because I don't have enough of either of them, the stuff. So maybe if I were to put one here. Nope, not there. Here. Then you get that. Put it there. And that. Put it there. And then, you know. So these should all be on the far side. That's not going to work if I do that. No. I need that, but... Oh. Because that'll still place things on this inside one, which is where it needs to go. You know, whatever. I think this way worked the best so far. Just need to figure out a way, because these can just go like that. But then these... Okay, I'm going to stop requesting those, because I need some of them for up here. And I want you to start making belts again. There they are. Because I'd love to just, you know... Okay, you have to build them a little far away. As if I could just go like that. If I could... Oh, beautiful. Figured it out. I'm a genius. But now you have got to make me some these. And I think I have all the stuff for it. Yeah, I do. Okay, you can go back to requesting belts. Even though it doesn't seem to want to give it belts. No matter how much I need it to. If I only could. I feel like this one will probably see a lot of stuff. So, you know, hopefully it'll help. Okay, I have to make one more, just in case I want to add another one. And then it'll go back to making solar panels. Because that's the most important thing for me at the moment, is power. Beautiful. Okay, so that one's doing stuff now. Probably not helping very much, but maybe, you know. And I don't need these eating anything. Because, you know, I might have enough assembling machines on the surface. Do I have 50? I got 24, so that's enough to get started, for sure. I just need, you know, these to be working more consistently. These require 2.2, so that should be enough. Yay. Why was that so many? What? How much did each of them give you? What? No, I want... They yield 2. From small Ferric asteroids. Huh. Interesting. I just don't know why so many came out of a single one. Come on, is it gonna make it? I don't think it's gonna make it. I would like to see. Never mind. I don't get to see, probably. Yes, it's going to hit the wall first. Okay, so you don't just get 2. I don't know, looks like you get 10 instead of 2 from them, but what do I know? Are there some circuits existing? No. Why not? I thought there was just some of these coming through. Well, there's at least 2 existing right now. Are we even full power yet? I don't think so. Now we're still going up. Okay, so we weren't even at full power here. I guess I could check these. Okay, looks like I'm almost occasionally close to evening out. And I don't want to hook up this yet. I'll just, place some of these where they need to go. I must say I like this compared to the other mod I played last stream, where the power poles were huge substations that, didn't actually give any power. They were just 4x4 stub stations that, didn't have a big spreading radius at all. Not spreading radius, but you know what I mean. It was terrible. Okay. Now these all have, access to these. But now these things need more brass. Okay, so I just can't do the mineral plate stuff without. Oh, do I have to do the space? So I can't make mineral plates on the ground. Well, I can make mineral glass. I just can't make hot mineral plates. So I can't get the whatever the other ones are called. What are they called? Crystalline plates. So crystalline plates. Can I make those on the ground at all ever? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so I always have to make crystalline plates in space. Good to know. Which, honestly, I kind of wish there was a little bit more of that in Space Age. But then again, I haven't beat it yet, so what do I know? So this is useless to drill right now, gather right now. Well, not quite. I guess I can make whatever stuff. Oh, is there just a specific amount set in here? Looks like it. It's not a percentage or something or whatever. Right, I'm going to have you make some long inserters. Those are actually not bad to make at all. Just make a couple of them. So are these, those are 3x3 with a wire. It's okay. Alright, go back to solar panels. I just needed you to make a couple. How's the power situation? Okay, not terrible. Not the worst. Technically fully functioning sometimes. Only sometimes. Okay, so that's belts. Inserters need circuits. Steel chests don't need circuits. So I guess we could just underground past that. Put the thing there. Put Dewey there. There. That. And then electricity covers things. Boom. Okay, what else can I make with just this iron stuff? Can't even make pipes. That's interesting. Not expected at all, but I can't make. Okay, you need mineral glass for whatever, solar panels. For some reason. Not solar panels. Pipes. And storage tanks. And then we'll actually have this go back around. So that if stuff isn't, if this is full, then these can be used to make more stuff. Not that any of these require a ton except that, but... Okay, I think I'm doing some stuff, but I think I will be done. It's been a pretty good stream, you know. Nobody's here anymore, but people were here earlier, which I count as a success. If I get one view, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me, baby. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing.